And we're going for a drive. '23 Ford Maverick
Tremor without launch control. Oh, damn.
Let's go, let's go.
This is sick.
Horsepower and torque.
250 horsepower, 277 pound-feet of torque from a 2-liter Ecoboost 4-cylinder.
Okay, what is the point of this truck?
I think the point of this truck, because it's built upon the Maverick, which is already a small truck, is that you can take this, daily drive it, and still be able to get to your cottage, do your off-road activities, and have some fun on the weekends.
Because the Tremor gives a little bit more off-roadiness to the Maverick, and you can only get it in all-wheel drive Mavericks. You can't tie it to a front-wheel drive Maverick.
Yeah, and among the many things which we'll get into that you get with the Maverick is a 1-inch lift, so this will help with off-roading, and you do feel like this is slightly more of a truck than the other Mavericks.
So what's the point of a Maverick compared to a Ranger or an F-150? Like, you just need a small truck for the city, I guess.
With all the trucks that Ford sells, this is the easiest to drive because it's so small and maneuverable in the city.
And speaking of in the city, I'm a city slicker, right? So I don't have a Ford Raptor like you.
Yep.
I got this truck and needed to take a run of garbage to the dump, right?
Yep.
It fit everything great. It fit a skid perfectly because I guess the garbage collection doesn't just take wooden skids. Threw a chair in there, some yard waste and stuff. It was fantastic for that.
It makes perfect sense. And then if you wanted to join me in the country and then go off-roading, you still could in this Tremor. And if you did go off-road, you want to protect your floors, you get a set of TuxMat. Go to tuxmat.com/TheStraightPipes to see what they have for your car. And by the way, we are hosting a meetup with TuxMat. Go to Instagram for full details.
It's at their head office in Scarborough.
April 29th.
And did I do any off-roading?
No.
Because I'm a city slicker.
That's right.
I do like the appearance of this as like a cooler truck. So you need to have the Tremor package to have that, because this looks so much sweeter than a regular Maverick.
So there's actually two packages that are Tremor specific. You got the Tremor off-road package and the Tremor appearance package, which we have everything. So I'm just gonna list off everything you get with the Tremor. Blacked out Ford logos, darker headlights and taillights, Tremor orange tow hooks, painted wheels, all-terrain tires, off-road tuned suspension with a 1-inch lift, different front bumper with a better approach angle, steel skid plates and trail control, as well as a transmission cooler and upgraded half shafts. That's a lot of stuff that you get.
For me, the looks would do it.
Okay, let's get to those looks.
So we've got like the yellow gold accents at the front and on the wheels.
Orange-y. They're orange. They do kind of look goldish.
It's a, yeah.
All right, whatever.
Okay. We got that on the front. We got that on the wheels. I love how it's just around like a single spoke. Like, that's pretty cool. Do you like the blacked out logo?
I do. Yeah, it fits. Okay. Makes sense.
Okay, my favorite part about driving this around is when you've got it in parking light mode, you've got just the ambers in front. But if you've got it in auto, you get those ugly full lights. The thing that sucks though is if you turn off the car and you accidentally left it in daytime running light mode, the lights stay on. Where there's a lot of other manufacturers, when you lock the car, it'll just turn off whatever mode you forgot it in.
But it does look a lot better with those ambers on. It's like Raptor guys running around with the only the ambers and the 3 lights in the grill and all that stuff.
Yeah, I see a Raptor driving around and he's got his headlights on and not the 3 ambers. I'm like, why did you even get a Raptor?
I feel like they fixed that in the newest generation of it. You don't have to do that yourself.
Anyways, that's my suggestion for Ford, which will never happen.
No.
Do you like the Tremor logo on the back of this?
It's okay. It's kind of funny because we've already driven the F-150 Tremor, which we also really liked. It's just funny seeing it in the small package like this.
And it works really well with this paint color. So this is a burnt orange. It is not molten orange, red flake metallic or whatever you have on all of your cars.
Yeah, no, it's not even close to that. And I actually don't like it.
When are you respraying the Corvette to be that color?
No, it's not my color anymore. I'm gonna sell the Fiesta and then I'm down to 2 cars and that's not my color.
And then Maverick stamped on the back, but that's like with all the Mavericks.
And then the little Tremor logo back there on the tailgate.
So
nice.
little.
Yeah, it's nice.
I love the looks of this. I love looking at it. When it pops in the sun, it looks great. It has been a pleasure seeing this in my driveway.
I think they did a great job with it, especially with like the grille differentiating it amongst the other Mavericks. This is really good.
And then if I bought this car, what would be the Continental recommended tire that I would throw on a Maverick Tremor?
The Terrain Contact AT, just like I have on my Raptor.
And then where would I buy a Maverick?
tsp.truecar.com, discounted price offers. It's actually one of the best-selling vehicles on tsp.truecar.com.
Probably because it was so difficult to get one at a dealership because they were so hot, so people were able to get them through our link.
Yeah, there you go.
Fun fact, we've had 1,000 cars sold through the tsp.truecar.com link, and you know how many people have complained to us about their experience?
0.
Honest to goodness, not a single person has messaged me and said I had a horrible experience or anything negative while buying their car.
And someone has even purchased a Bentley and a Aston Martin DBX through there. So shout out to you two.
And then since this is for city people, right?
Yeah.
They probably have families. They need to fit everything into one car because not everyone in the city has multiple parking spots or fields to park junk, right?
Right.
I've got my child seat back here. Jacob is sitting in front of where the child seat goes. It is touching right now, but like you could move forward a bit and still be fine. Much better than a lot of normal cars.
Much better than normal cars, but still not enough. But I feel like it's more than the Bronco Sport.
Okay, like slide a little bit forward.
Okay, my knees are still
And
okay.
This is not touching.
Okay.
That is like very perfectly acceptable. But the thing that sucks is you can't lift that bottom bench at the back if there's a child seat there because it moves all in one piece.
Yeah.
But not like really a deal breaker if you need a truck in the city. The only thing is there's nothing to cover the back. So if you put your stroller in there and it rains.
You're talking about the bed.
Yeah. The groceries, it's like it's gonna, stuff's gonna get wet.
Yes. But speaking about these seats, they're actually really comfortable. They're nice and soft, softer than ones in the Bronco Sport.
Yeah, everything, it's nice.
This is a nice truck.
So you know what would solve the problem of getting your stroller and stuff wet?
What's that?
Santa Cruz.
Oh, with the...
Because it's got a built-in cover and more
Yeah.
compartments.
Yeah.
So like there are alternative small trucks, which is interesting considering this is such like a weird, rare thing these days.
Or you just get a tonneau cover for this one, which would probably be cheaper than trying to get a whole new truck.
Yeah, but you don't have one. You don't have one to start with.
Yes.
Okay, so Jacob, I want to hear about the handling. I want to hear about the comfort. I want to hear about the suspension and the infotainment.
What about the horsepower?
We already talked about that.
Did we though?
So now it's your turn to drive.
Okay. Brake boost.
It's like pretty good.
Yeah, this is really good. I have no problems with this powertrain. This is amazing. 250 horsepower, feels like a million in this.
Too bad it's not rear-wheel drive.
Yeah.
And then front-wheel drive, all-wheel drive optional. Remember?
Yeah, so it's all-wheel drive, no low-range gearbox. You can't put it in rear-wheel drive like you said, so whatever. It's got an 8-speed auto, shifts pretty quick, no problem. I'm just gonna floor it while we're up to speed. A little bit slow, but I'm also in just normal mode. There is no sport mode. We do have a ton of Tremor modes, which ironically,
just regular terrain
yeah,
modes.
it says Tremor, but there's no Tremor mode. There's just a lot of different off-road modes.
But we can lock the rear, and we do have a 4-wheel drive lock button too.
That's right, yeah. So as much as you can't put it in rear-wheel drive, as you can still lock the rear, which is good.
And the trail assist mode and all that stuff.
Yes, that's part of that Tremor package. So also part of that Tremor package, the suspension. The suspension in this car is amazing. Sorry, truck. It's very comfortable to drive. I have no problems with it. It's not too stiff. It's the right amount of soft suspension for the road that it will probably handle the off-road as well.
Perfect suspension for this truck.
Yes, and for the city, because potholes and all that crap, like totally perfect in this. Let's see how it handles the cliche bump. Oh, dude, lovely. Okay, send it in the cliche corner, no paddle shifters, and here we go. Oh, turning's good. Feels front-wheel drive-ish. Oh yeah, dude, for off-roady tires and everything, and for being slightly lifted, this rips through here.
Yeah.
This is great.
I've been loving my time in this.
Fantastic. So yeah, this power is great. The engine's great. The transmission's good. The pairing is pretty good. The suspension's great. The actual driving quality of this is amazing. And I would actually want to take this off-road.
Yeah.
If I had this, I would just, I don't know.
do dumb stuff like hop curbs in the city.
Exactly. Yeah. Like
Or park on top of snowbanks.
Yes!
Which is what I've been doing because the snow's melting, and I've been catching trucks on Instagram just like parked next to snowbanks and not going like a TRD Pro truck parked next to the snowbank.
Ridiculous.
Lifted like bad looking F-150 parked right next to it. Yuri in the Tremor right over it. Jacob in the Bronco Heritage
right over. On the curb as well.
Yeah, it's embarrassing if you have a big truck and you don't park on snow.
Remember the first day I got my Raptor? We parked it up on the incline on like a snowbank.
You
First
have to.
day.
You people in Arizona don't know about
I didn't
this.
even make it home yet.
Or Florida.
But if you do want to do some of that off-roady stuff, we have a twin clutch all-wheel drive system, so it's the upgraded system, not on the regular Maverick, like the base Maverick. So it's the better one.
And then this is an XLT.
Yes.
You can also add it to like a Lariat, which would probably be more luxurious than having
Oh God. Yes, we have a key. Yuri just turned off my truck while driving. Going to put it
Pull
into
the key out?
neutral.
No. I was trying to pull it out.
At least my steering still works.
All right,
Okay,
you're
yes.
back.
So it has a physical key. It doesn't have any heated steering wheel or anything like that. No heated seats. So you can get that kind of stuff in a Lariat.
Yeah, and then it's not proximity touch to open the door. Like you actually have to pull out the key.
And then our
click unlock.
door handles are not painted as well.
Yeah, but you could put the key in the door handle. Then you also have the lock thing, like the buttons on the door, which is cool.
Yep.
But I don't know the code to lock it, so I had to just pull out the key every time. And
That's
click, beep.
still my favorite feature on Fords. And some more truck stuff that people might be interested. Towing up to 2,000 pounds in this configuration.
My Plymouth Prowler trailer weighs 400 pounds.
Okay.
That's my new frame of reference for towing stuff.
Nice. Was there a video where we haven't mentioned the Prowler in the last 15 videos?
100%. Like 3 videos ago.
And then in terms of fuel economy, this actually gets 1 liter per 100 kilometers worse than a regular Maverick because it's slightly lifted and off-roadier.
I'm all right with that.
Yeah. Which is 11 liters per 100 combined or 21 miles per gallon.
You want to talk about some fun chip shortage stuff? And we don't have a display of what the temperature is in here, and you don't know like what it's set to until you turn it and see, which I don't really like.
You know what? I feel like they're just going to go with this going forward.
Oh yeah, for sure, because they got away with it.
Yep.
Okay, this has the Wi-Fi hotspot removed, and you get $20 back.
20 USDs.
$20? Are you kidding me? It's like they're charging you for items at like normal markup, and you get refunds at their cost.
Probably even, yeah. They're probably paying like 5 cents for that.
But other stuff in here, a cup holder, fits a small cup like excellently. Visors. Oh, what's that logo? 3, 2, 1.
Full pass. Good job.
We don't have adaptive cruise, but we do have lane departure assist, and we have normal cruise.
No lane centering.
Yeah, none of that. Just like literally pulls you out. We have a decent sound system. I like the speakers for this size of truck. It's pretty good. And we got an infotainment touchscreen with some hard buttons, which is really nice.
Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, all the stuff you need.
Yeah, except no Sirius XM. Which sucks. So I just use the app instead, which is great.
I imagine that you get it on the Lariat.
It's hard to remember.
Yes.
Because we review so many cars.
Here's the website showing the feature. And our gauge cluster is pretty simple. This is an American truck, so it's in MPHs, Freedom units, and then we also have a center digital display that we have in KMH, which is, I guess, not Freedom units.
Yeah, nice gauge cluster, very simple. Do you fit in the back seat, Jacob?
Yes, I do, Yuri.
So while looking up this truck, I found a nice little blurb from the Ford Maverick website that says the point of this truck, according to them.
Read it to me.
The new Maverick Tremor is an entry-level option for buyers seeking greater off-road capability and bold styling in the same compact package that comfortably fits their daily life in the city while also supporting their outdoor passion.
So what you're saying is we nailed exactly what this truck is in the intro when we said, what's the point of this truck?
They got it right.
Okay.
What we guessed was what they wanted it to be.
Damn. Okay, so marketing did their job, engineering did their job, we did our job.
Yeah.
I guess this is a home run for Ford then.
All right, now it's time to get to the price.
This one in Canadian dollars, $39,585.
That's not the worst.
It's even better in American, $31,470.
If this was 31 Canadian, this would be the best truck in the world.
I think they would print money if they were able to somehow sell it at 31 Canadian.
Sell and build.
Yeah, but I guess they can't. That's why it's 39 Canadian.
And considering like how good this is, like how much room there is in the back seat for someone sitting in front with a kid and stuff, like it's very good. What would you take? Would you take this over a Ranger?
Current 100%, yes.
Yeah. And then how about an F-150? You know you have to pay more.
Like a base
like
model?
A lower trim, yeah.
I would consider this because it's the Tremor. It's kind of nice, but I still like a base F-150.
I think for me in the city, like this is kind of like I don't need an F-150.
This is great.
How about compared to a Civic?
Ooh.
Like a top trim sport touring.
Just whatever the top trim is, not an SI or a Type R.
Yeah.
Good question.
Like this is
I think I would
cooler
take
than a
this.
Civic.
I would take this over a Civic.
Yeah. So let us know if this is going to be your first truck. Find it at tsp.truecar.com.
Yeah.
That's the point of this truck.
Just buy one. It's a great truck.
Or don't. Buy a Civic. We don't care. Do whatever you like.
Exactly. Don't listen to us.
I'm not your parents. Except for that one kid. I am your parent.
Yes. Also my son.